Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.
We're excited to partner with Patterson Legal Group in our latest edition of Giving Back, where local nonprofits are recognized for the great work they're doing to make our communities better places to live. Patterson Legal Group recognizes a new nonprofit and presents them with a $500 check. This week, we're proud to spotlight NAMI Topeka. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Tyler Patterson from Patterson Legal Group. This week's Giving Back recipient is NAMI Topeka. I'm here with Heather and Marilyn. Heather, tell us a little bit about the group.
NAMI provides resources to families and individuals who are experiencing mental illness in the Topeka area.
Well, for all your great work, we're excited to give you a check today for $500.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Of course.
And join us now is Marilyn and Heather with NAMI Topeka. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning. So to begin with, introduce us to NAMI Topeka. You know, what's going on over there? Tell us all about it.
NAMI Topeka is National Alliance on Mental Illness. And we are an affiliate of the NAMI Kansas group, which covers the whole state. And so there are affiliates all over the state.
Okay, wonderful.
And Topeka is the one for here. And Heather and I are on the board. Heather's the president, and I'm on the board. And we are the education and support arm of the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And we provide classes and support groups for people that are suffering with mental illness, and also for families that are also. And so we give them information on what mental illness is all about and how to deal with somebody that's suffering with mental illness.
That's great. So yeah, let's get into these classes a little bit. What can people learn? Like, what do these classes look like if someone is attending them? Well,
they are 9 classes on Monday evenings. They're from 6 until 8:30. We go into different parts of mental illness. We go into symptoms. We go into diagnosis. We talk about medication. We talk about how to communicate, how to do problem solving, and it's also about, for the family members or the person, the caregiver that's dealing with the person with mental illness, how best to take care of themselves and how to deal with the mental illness.
With all your mission going on now, like, how does the donation from Patterson Legal Group kind of able to help you guys continue on with everything you're doing?
Well, we were really excited to get that donation from Patterson, and our donations that we take in help us provide the classes. You know, we still need to print materials, books, be able to support the people who attend the class. So we use our donations to cover those things. And we also use them to cover costs for any statewide conferences that we need to support or be a part of, or even local community events that we need to be a part of.
And okay, mentioning now the conferences, I'm assuming the field of kind of mental health is probably changing every day almost. How do you guys kind of keep up with that to further help the community out?
Well, we have several members on our board. One of them, Dennis Bosley, he supports our CIT, which the Topeka Police Department has in place, and so Dennis is part of that community. We support the local CIT conference that happens. It's a statewide conference. We also, Marilyn and some of her colleagues have been to San Antonio for a conference because we constantly need information to best serve our folks that need us. And
also now, you know, what's the best way for people to reach out for you guys, whether or not maybe they want to help you guys out, or if they're looking to sign up for a class?
We have our NAMI Topeka Facebook page. They can reach out there. If they go to the NAMI Kansas website, there is a link to NAMI Topeka that they can reach out that way. That's where our phone numbers and things are. And for classes?
For classes, I usually take care of all the registration, and we'll publish my email address on the screen, and you can email me and I will get you registered. Oh, also what we didn't mention was none of our classes have any charge to them.
They're free of charge.
Fantastic.
They're all free.
That is very generous. So yes, definitely, like, the donations are a key to continue to support this. That's amazing.
And we have online classes, the family to family. I do a class that is in person, but we also provide a class that's starting at the same time that's going to be online, and you can find out about that by going to the NAMI Kansas website. We have the support group, which is you can get through them through the NAMI Kansas website. And
yeah, and I'll add, not all of your viewers, Dane, I think, are in Topeka proper.
Yeah.
So anyone in Manhattan or other areas, there are local NAMI chapters there that also hold classes.
That's great.
Or if they're not holding a class, then these people can attend that online class. That
I love that versatility and the flexibility that you guys offer for anybody out there, no matter where they are at this point. That's great.
And also we have a class that's called peer-to-peer, and that's for people who have suffered with mental illness. And it's a class for them to learn about their illness, and so that they have other people that they can visit with and talk about, and that's an online class also.
I'm curious about your guys' roles now, like being part of the organization. What kind of impact have you seen with the community?
Well, I think, at least 1 in 5 people suffer from mental illness. And one of our goals is to help the family members and friends of the person who's suffering, because the person who is experiencing the mental illness might be going to therapy, but their mother or sister is not going with them, and they don't know how to support that person.
Right.
So our family-to-family classes really explain all of the steps and the ways to support someone with mental illness.
Yeah, that is, yes, is much needed courses right there. And you mentioned that the courses are free as well, right?
That's right.
Is there a limit to how many people can attend certain classes? How does that work?
No, just as usually 20 to 25 is a good class.
Okay.
And but we'd take anybody that comes in up to that, and you can register up until the 3rd class. But we figure that after the 3rd class, you've missed too much, and you need to come into the next one.
I would say you start from the beginning of this. It's an important class to take.
Yeah, this class will explain to people that mental illness is an illness, and nobody can give another person mental illness any more than you could give another person cancer.
Okay,
and we're trying to get rid of that stigma that comes along with mental illness, that it's a character flaw, or it's just the person just doesn't want to behave in an acceptable manner, which is not even true.
Yeah.
And
It's amazing. It's great work that you guys are doing. Now, again, mentioning the being a free course, how can people out there, help continue your guys' mission here? We had the great donation from Patterson Legal Group, but it feels like it's never enough.
Right.
And so, how can people
Right.
letting you guys continue your work?
Yeah, donations support the classes, support our work with CIT, the Topeka Police Department, and different other organizations. So one way people can support us is just direct donations. And then in May, NAMI Kansas hosts the NAMI Walk. And if you live in the Topeka area and you select NAMI Topeka, the donations you raise for the NAMI Walk will support your local Topeka community.
Okay, that's great. So the NAMI Walk is in May.
May.
And then anything else that is able to support you guys? Like, are you guys looking for volunteers at the moment? I know every now and then some people are, some people aren't.
Yeah. Well, we could also use some board members.
Oh, yes.
So
okay.
if you're interested in helping with mental illness in Topeka and fighting the stigma, we would love to have you call and ask about being on the board. And we meet once a month, and it's a wonderful organization. And I'm the parent of somebody that suffered with mental illness, and it's been a lifesaver to finally understand what mental illness is all about.
That's
helps a lot.
Yes, I have no doubt that it does. It's just being around, forming a community of being around people that understand what's going on in your life, I think is right there powerful enough. So it's amazing what you guys do. And also, I did want to ask about the scholarship you mentioned as well. Obviously, looking towards the future, how does the scholarship work it's over at Washburn University, right?
Washburn University, and you can apply. And the scholarship that we're providing this year will be for the fall semester. So all you have to do is just apply for a scholarship, and so we're just hoping to get more people into the mental health field, and because we really need more people.
Yeah, as you said, almost 1 in 5 across the country people are suffering from mental illness, and yeah, we need all the help we can get. And thank you guys for being part of that help, because it definitely means a lot to us out there.
Oh, thank you.
Well, yes. Well, hey, thank you guys for joining us this morning, and again, thank you for all the work you're doing in the community. It means a lot to so many people out there. And of course, everybody, if you want to learn more, you can visit NAMITopeka.org.
Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.